Well, welcome to part 2 of a year on Kestrel. Now it's early April, and as I'm sure you're all aware, the weather's not been the best, but me and Matt seem to pick a really good day. Nice sun, still not warm, but what, 8 degrees roughly?
Yeah, slightly overcast now, but this morning it was really hot. Like the thermals came off, and
yeah, it's nice.
It's meant to warm back up this afternoon again, which should be good. Hopefully warm the water up a bit.
Definitely. It's been about 4 weeks since you saw the part 1 on the opening weekend. A lot has happened in the lake at that time. Quite a few nice fish have come out. Some really good looking fish. You have seen pictures of those before, but we'll show you them again. Today, tactics. Me and Matt have come here, a couple of pints of maggots each. We're really going for it. We're proper burning, aren't we?
Yeah, don't get me wrong, obviously I know you can use a lot more maggots than that, but it's no spot in there, so we're very careful as to how we're getting them out. PVA bags and PVA webbing is our preferred choice today. So yeah, we're just going to see how it goes. We've got the rig we used in the, what was
episode 1 part 2. It was the maggot rig where we put a fake maggot on the hair and we used dental floss to tie it onto the hair. Yeah. We will probably put a link around here somewhere back to that video, so if you want to see what the rig is, go on there. But so we've got 4 rods out on that rig at the moment, and we're feeling confident. Kev the bailiff and his cousin Blue are next door to us, and they've been putting maggots in for the last 24 hours or so. We didn't actually know that before we got down, so it's a happy coincidence. But the fish have been seeing some maggots. Nothing's come out in a week, 7 days. Last Saturday was the last time
only a couple of people have fished it in the week, but again, nothing's come out last weekend either, I believe. So yeah, see how it goes. We're optimistic. It's been a while since the sun's come out, a good few weeks. So
there is still some cloud, but the patches of sun that come through are warming the lake up, hopefully.
Spring's in sight.
We hope so. Anyway, we'll keep you updated soon. Nice one. Well, this is what I'm setting out for the night. A snowman based around I-40 red with a 4 Seasons white pop-up on top. Let's see if we can get one of these elusive carp then. Right, well it's the middle of April now, and I'm back at Mouseau on Kestrel Lake again for a midweek 48-hour session. Luckily I was able to get some time off work, so I thought I'd head down. As you can guess, the first part of the episode, the quick 24-hour that both me and Matt did, ended in a blank. No one got anything out that weekend, unfortunately. Since then, the weather has warmed up. It's now just getting above double figures. You might be able to hear, but the wind's pretty strong today. We have got a good southwesterly though, sitting behind me, so hopefully that will help me out today. Whereas last time we had a really strong northeasterly blowing in my face that I was here. So as you can imagine, that wasn't ideal. It's my first time of doing an extended session, like a 48-hour on the lake, so hopefully I should get one out for you, and I should learn a bit more about the lake as well. I've had a little mark around with the marker float, learning about various bits of the lake, but like you know, there's no way to learn about a lake like there is fishing. Fishing is the best way to learn anything about a lake. Tactics today, I'm using the I-40 Reds, which is what I've been introducing quite, not heavily, but a good couple of handfuls every time I'm here to get the fish used to it. That's going to be probably my session bait that I'm going to be trying to use most of the year. I've also got one on the 4S from Mistral and Leon Bartrop. I've got that on my left rod just around a little submerged island, a few scatterings around there, fish with a snowman with a pink 4S flavoured pop-up on top as well. They're the tactics. I've been here probably a couple of hours now. It's probably just approaching midday. And yeah, I'm hopeful. I think since the lake's been open, it's been open probably a month and a half, nearly 2 months now. 15 fish have come out, I think. So averaging one every 3 or 4 days. So I'm hoping that one is going to come out to me, hopefully, in the 48 hours that I'm here. But as the weather's warming up, hopefully more will come out anyway. I'll show you a bit more about my rigs, etc. that I'm using in a second. but hopefully I'll have a nice fish to show you soon. Well, that's one of the rigs that's hopefully going to do the business for me tonight. Just an I-40 red, tips and fake corn that's been fed in the margins all day. Slow sprinkling of whole I-40 red and boilie crumb and a light scattering sweet corn over the top. Let's hope we can sneak one out tonight. And that's the PVA bag I'm about to chuck out. I've got an I-40 red pop-up in there. I'll only use pop-ups in these PVA bags based on the footage that you saw earlier in the video. I'd never use a bottom bait. I don't think it presents itself well. In there are crumbed up I-40 red boilies and pellets. Use the Fox repeat load system. I think it's absolutely fantastic for tying these bags. Let's punch this one out there and see if I can get a bite on this in the night as well. Well, it's morning now. Unfortunately I didn't have anything last night. I was the only one on the lake. I did have a run actually about 5 o'clock this morning. It was quite a solid run, and I was at the rods and it was still beating away, but struck into absolute air, so I don't know what that was. Quite gutting actually. I thought I was into my first Kestrel fish, and I was getting beeps all night, so I was contemplating a move this morning. Last night I was sitting there thinking, oh, I might jump into the other corner, swim down this end of the lake if I don't have anything, but I had enough beeps in that run last night to convince me to stay, if I'm honest. I think there is fish in the area. I should just find out what they want to eat. So I'm changing tactics slightly today. I'm going to put out a couple of pouchfuls of the old 10 pellet from Kestrel with a bit of sweet corn over the top of it as well, and then fish a bit of popped up artificial sweet corn over the top of that. Something I've not tried in this lake, and who knows, it might work. And then I'm going to stick on the I-40 just because I've been introducing it steadily on the other rod and see if we can get one of the monsters out. There are some really nice fish in here. Like I've said before, they're averaging about 1 fish out every 3 or 4 days at the moment. So I just need to be here when they switch on. The weather is warming up, sort of gradually, as you all know. April's been snow to wind to rain, and we're just at the wind stage at the moment. Excuse me. But it doesn't look as hot as it was yesterday. There's more cloud cover around, and the wind seems a bit colder. Doesn't mean the fish won't be turned on today though. We hope they are. Hope I can get a few out. Anyway, I'll show you the rigs that I'm using in a second. See you in a bit. And that's what's about to go out. It's a bag full of pellets, fish with 3 fake Enterprise pop-up corns, all slightly different coloured and glugged in slightly different flavours, all sweet flavours. And I've been catapulting some pellet out there this morning and a bit of loose corn around it as well. Hopefully this can trick one of these elusive carp and bag me one on the bank. Well, as you might be able to tell, we've come to the end of the session now, and unfortunately no fish. This lake is proving to be really tough, and do you know what, I'm absolutely loving it. Usually you hate it when you don't catch, but every time I come here I'm finding out more and more about the lake. I found 2 great new spots today that I think the fish will regularly visit. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into it, and I know that I've seen some fish that have come out, I've seen photos. The fish are absolutely beautiful. I really can't wait to get one on the bank. It actually got so windy last night that my overwrap tore off my bivvy, just pulled the pegs, all the pegs right out of the ground, and excuse me, I had to dive on it before I went in the lake. But so that was a bit of a nightmare actually. It was really was windy. A couple of trees have come down by the looks of it around the complex. So yeah, really windy last night, so maybe not the best conditions, but hopefully next time you'll see us, we'll get a few fishing for you. Nice one. Right guys, well, welcome back again. It's actually been a month or 2 since the rest of the episodes.
Yeah, about 6 weeks, I'd say, something like that.
It's the end of May now. Due to a couple of unforeseen circumstances, both work-wise and like family-wise, neither of us have really been able to get out. It's been a bit of a nightmare.
I think it's a test that a lot of carpers face. Try and take it seriously, and sometimes it just doesn't go your way. Sometimes you can't spend every minute down the lake as much as we'd love to. Fortunately, this is only half hour away from us, so it's quite nice to get to as and when we can. But yeah, so it's been 6 weeks, but the weather has changed so much since last time we come.
It's the end of May now. It's actually the last day of May today, but the first day of June.
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's one of them.
It's that weekend.
1st of June today.
First June, okay. So it's the 1st of June today. So we are now into more of the summer weather. Temperature's rocking about 14.
Yeah,
14?
meant to have highs of 20 today.
Yeah, but it's not. It's quite cloudy at the moment, so it's not too warm. Just nice at the moment.
And lows of 10 tonight, which is nice.
Yeah, that's going to be lovely. I'm glad the fishing's picked up, because we've said it all on, this venue has bags and bags of potential. I mean, the late record came out a week or two ago.
Yep.
Fish is now called Storm.
Yep, 34 I believe.
Yeah, 34, around 34 mark. Named by the guy that caught it for the first time. Dave has also just ordered a bunch of new fish as well. As I say that, there's a lovely roll.
Yeah, I just saw that,
rods,
nice.
Which is really nice. Ordered some new fish, and one of those fish is going to be in the low 40s. So we're going to have some big fish swimming around the 2.5 acre pond almost.
No, not even that, is it?
Not even 2.5 acres really.
Acre and a half, I think it is.
Yeah, probably 2.5 acres inside, but about 1.5 acres of water. There's a big island in the middle, as you've seen. So there's some really beautiful, stunning big fish swimming around in this lake, and I cannot wait. We are both confident. We've got a lot of stuff to show you today, hopefully. We're also going to be running a competition as well. It's going to be a separate video, but we've got a couple of goodies from Mistral to give away to one lucky viewer.
Yeah.
Check out that video. It should be up a couple of days after this one goes live. And yeah, you can win a small bag of a new flavour from Mistral called Red Bird Spice.
Yeah.
Small bag of that, some dip to go with it, and I believe there's some hops as well.
Yep, very curry smelling. It's a red in colour, but
it's
yeah,
really nice. Curry house smell. It's been doing really well in France. Really has been tearing Europe apart.
Yeah.
I don't think too many guys have used it over here yet. Actually, tell a lie, one of the Mistral team did really well on it. I saw on Facebook the other day actually. If I can find that photo, I'll throw it up on the video. But check out that video as well. Hopefully next time I see you, have big fish in the hands.
Yeah, nice one.
Yeah. I'm not worried about the weed in the line. I mean, that's an easier. Keep flying a bit further up. Miraculously, that's right. You've got decent overnight. It's a nice run. It's fucking heavy fish. You see how much I got up my hair? I'm trying to hold the cut. Yeah. Got up my hair. Yeah. Mate, I'm fucking white hot. It's going. What killed me? You're trying to come back. Fucking hell. Yeah, God, he's coming up. You can. Mate, give me the net. Thank God, I'll be alright. Oh, for fuck's sake, no. Shovel, bro. Has it come up? No, it's the weed on my line. It's pulling, isn't it? No, it's the weed on here. It's getting caught in my reel, so I have to pull it up. You use your clutch? No, this, like the weed here. Oh, lovely mirror. Oh, that's great. I like it, it's a nice fish. Nice. That looks alright. Where else can we get over? We really definitely get it. Where's fucking calling? No, they're eating. No, that's not really. What are you feeding? Go on, get in! Yes! Rainbow, come out the way. I think your bird keeps texting me on your phone. You hold them there. You can break that. Out Tom. Yep. Ready? I don't think it's as big as you thought. Yeah, that is a nice fish. Yeah, Mark. or someone, there's water in Matt's swim, and you get it to my swim. Right, well I'll be honest, after all the time I put in this lake, I'd have been happy with a £1/2 fish. I've got one, it's not £1/2. There we go, 22 pounds on the nose. Come on the Mistral baits, pineapple pop up over a spread of maize and pellets. Thanks to Kev the bailiff, showed me exactly where he was putting it all week long, and the fish have been feeding off it. It's steamed off, there's more jump in the swim. Hopefully we're going to be a good night. I finally had one out of Kestrel, I couldn't be more happy. Nice one. I think this is the one we saw roll earlier. Right over my spot. There we go. Nice one. Right, we'll now take a quick look at all the other fish that have been coming out of the lake over the last couple of weeks. Right, well that brings an end to the first 2 or 3 months here on Mousehole, on the new Kestrel Lake for members, and I think although we've only had one fish out between us, we have really enjoyed our first couple of months.
Yeah, it's proven to be a really tricky, difficult lake. Obviously it's a new entity, so no one really knows what works and what doesn't, but it was slow at first. When it opened in March, very slow fishing. As the weather picked up last month or so, we've had a number of catches come out. People have had some really good braces. So,
and I think the current lake record is about 34 mark. You would have seen it just then. The guy named that Storm due to when he was here for 2 hours, just doing a quick 2-hour session, and all hell broke loose. I mean, thunder, heavy rain, gets a run, it's their lake record. I mean, he'd got over 100 hours in before that. Yeah. And who knows, can have a quick 2-hour session, he gets 34 out. There is actually some more fish coming into the lake in a couple of weeks. Dave just purchased quite a few more from up north. The biggest of which is going to be between 40 and 42 pounds. They're hoping for a big common, but obviously they're going to have to take what they get. But that would be absolutely amazing if we had a 42-pound common swimming around in there. It's going to make everyone really excited to get that fish out, I think.
Yeah, definitely. So things have livened up. Certainly very exciting now. Just going to have to keep doing what we're doing, put the hours in. I've put in, 120 hours now. I think the same for you as well. Obviously Chris has caught, I'm yet to, but hopefully the time should pay off and our fish should be all the more rewarding once we've had it. So
definitely. If you want to check out any more about Mousehole as a complex, I mean, you've seen us fish the other lake, the Dayticket Lake before, and I had a nice 20 out of there last year. Check out their website, which is down below, and you can also check out details about how you can get on this membership when it comes available again next year, which I think is certainly a great membership to be on. It's not too expensive and there's some great fish. Also, if you want to hear more from us, then please subscribe to the videos. You can do it on a link somewhere around the edge of the screen, and feel free to leave a comment and we'll try and get back to you. Until next time, nice one.